Welcome to the Victory Formation Lounge podcast, a pro football concentrated podcast that discusses NFL games week to week.
For the shoe all quiet.
We're back. Week 5 is in the books. The Victory Formation Lounge podcast is back. You know how we do. Quite a week we had.
Oh, this man's internet is back.
I thought it was mine.
Still 2 undefeated teams. I'm go around. There's an old familiar face.
I don't think you can hear us.
My internet is acting up, but
yep.
What's that?
So
do our introductions.
I have no idea, man. This looks like a badly dubbed Bruce Lee movie.
I am Tony for the Colts. Let me see.
Minos from the Niners. Our internet works.
I think my internet connection is acting up.
John Commander.
For some reason.
Ambo.
Yeah. So my internet. I gotta go check it out. But hopefully it stabilizes.
Hey, so far so good. I guess. Maybe. No.
Yeah. So should we just jump into the game of the week? The
Blink
old school,
twice if you're in danger.
The old school classic in the Cowboys versus
Yeah, I'm gonna let Ebo, since you're guest appearing today, I'm gonna let you go first, man.
What is there to say? We're hyped since last year, man. We were pumped. We circled this game on the calendars, talking all week, talking all smack. There was only one person during that game that was pissed off, and his name was Kyle Shanahan. He was like pissed off. We even thought that we were close to the Niners. Like, he came at us hard. I remember like halftime, it was like 21-7, and he gets interviewed and he's like, we left points out there. You know, I was like, yo.
Remember when I texted this? I was like, take courage. I
was like, throw in the towel. Throw in the towel.
Yo.
What did Mike McCarthy say?
Mike McCarthy said it was just a good old-fashioned butt whooping.
Shoot. That's what it was. I mean, we lost that game on Wednesday. We got out schemed, out coached.
Yo,
y'all need a new coach, man. He's not the one.
Bro, we need a new quarterback. We need a new owner.
You think? I was about to say, is the verdict out on
No, you can't get rid. You can't get rid of Jerry, man. Jerry's gonna stay.
Bro, we need a whole lot of new stuff.
What about Dak?
The Niners game.
Is the verdict out on Dak? He's done.
I think the Niners are just a terrible matchup for us, man. They nullify our strengths, and then our weaknesses are their strengths. They just bully us every time. And we thought we were close. We really thought we were close. Not after what happened last weekend.
You know what's funny? A lot of Eagles fans are trolling you.
Anymore.
Why?
The Eagles fans are trolling you, but theirs is coming too.
Bro, yeah, I mean,
you guys play them next week.
It depends if the Niners are that focused.
No, we play Cleveland next week in Cleveland. But I mean, yeah, Kyle Shanahan was basically, I think this game plan was like, oh, Trey, you're trying to help him out? Okay. See what you're missing over here?
I felt
and
like
you were still the number 3.
I felt like he was more like, why y'all keep saying Dak lost you the game? Like Dan Quinn stopped me or something. Okay. Y'all want to say it's on Dak? Nah, I'll show you. Even your defense can't stop us. He put a mercy rule in. He took out the starters with a whole quarter. he whooped us so bad. He was like, "Remember, I showed you mercy."
And we still scored 2 more touchdowns.
Oh no, he could have scored. It could have been like Miami, Denver.
Sam Darnold was leading touchdown drives, man. What the fuck?
It was.
Hey, you know what? If we could go back to right before Dak had his injury, and y'all had Zeke, and that connection he had with CeeDee Lamb, dude. If we could redo that offense,
Bro, this offense is not working. The Texas Burnt Toast, whatever it is, it's not.
Oh yeah, I saw that shit. The Texas Coast offense or some shit.
Yeah, it is not working. I mean,
at the end of the day, man, like Dak did some dumb shit you just don't do. Like that
that's
first.
why he'll never be elite.
Like the first interception. Like you don't throw that. But his mind was made up before from jump. He was like, "It's going there."
The safety was right
Dak,
there.
I think Dak is best when he's able to freelance outside of the pocket. But I think he's lost confidence in doing that ever since the injury. And without that extra element in his game, he's just average.
Dak is a good quarterback when you have a solid run game, play action.
Yeah, and
but Pollard is
right before halftime, man, is when y'all had your best drive, and like y'all caused us to fumble at the 1. Then y'all take it down for a touchdown, and I'm like, "Fuck, here we go." And then, then it was over.
We get that stupid dumb penalty. It's like 3rd and 4. We get off. We're going off the field. And here comes a stupid blindside hit, and then taunting. I'm like, what the hell?
My God!
Our safeties were horrible. Jaron Curse, Donovan Wilson, Malik Hooker.
Kittle was on one.
Yeah, he was in rare form.
But hey, did you see that? You guys y'all ran that same play that the Lions ran earlier in the day.
I saw it coming.
He said, "I saw it coming."
With Laporta ran that play earlier in the day.
Yeah.
And it's funny. They asked Kyle about that, and he was like, "I did see it, but we've had that play in the playbook ever since I've been here. It's just, we'll run it once every walkthrough or something like that. And this time I guess I got inspired this afternoon."
So does this mean Kittle is going to be quiet for like 3 more games, or?
He only gets up when he plays the Cowboys.
Yeah, I mean Kittle shows up for us usually in the playoffs. Because everybody tries to take away.
Who was a beast in that game though? Fred Warner.
Yeah, he is, dude. That punch.
Fumble.
Wait. Before the punch, we had Tyler Biadasz, our center, try to block him. Oh my goodness. Did you watch that play? Like he tosses him to the side. He tosses the center to the side, and then comes up with like a Goku punch.
Super Saiyan the ball.
Yeah, I mean, basically what he did was he looked at the center. He's like, "Nah, I got to go this way."
And there was like one play where Dak was trying to get it to CD. Fred Warner comes right in front of the play.
Oh, and does like the half jump.
So he takes away that play, and then he follows up to sack Dak. I'm like, what the?
Hey, you want to hear? Here's a good stat. You know how we were talking about Navarro Bowman earlier today. So Fred Warner he's the first guy since Navarro Bowman to post a sack, interception, and a forced fumble in the same game since 2013.
Which I think was that pick at the stick game.
Okay. I need to go back and watch that.
Final game on the candlestick.
Man, the internet
final game of candlestick.
Yeah, the internet is just interneting the fuck out of y'all, ain't it?
y'all find these linebackers, man.
It might be StreamYard. I'm not sure.
Yo, I mean, Willis was a high pick, but Bowman wasn't.
It might be.
Fred Warner was like a 5th round pick.
Really?
And I don't think Greenlaw was drafted.
Fred Warner was BYU, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So is that the same year? That's the same year Kaepernick took you out of the Super Bowl?
No. that was 2 years later.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, we drafted Greenlaw also in the 5th round. It was Aziz Al-Shire. That was Aziz Al-Shire who was undrafted.
So wait, what do you think the issue is with Dallas's offense? Because the running game is not the same. The pass offense is CeeDee Lamb,
Niners, bro. It's the Niners.
The defense didn't score for them.
It's the Niners. Like they just match
Yeah,
up.
But even in general, this year has it not taken a step back?
We'll touch on this in the next podcast because, but they should have on paper, bro, against the Chargers defense on Monday night. If that's not a get right game, I don't know which one it is. Because the Chargers have a trash defense.
Yeah.
If Khalil Mack doesn't get 7 sacks in the game or something.
Yeah. That's good.
What is the tackle situation looking like right now?
We finally got our O-line back for the Niners game since 2021.
How did that work out?
Yeah,
I was about to say this didn't look too good.
So yeah, I mean everyone is back. So
I don't think Pollard is able to handle this workload.
Nah, he's not. I don't know.
Are you gonna incorporate Vaughn to spell him here, or is he too small?
Deuce.
Vaughn is not. He was looking good in preseason.
No, it's Rico Dowdle and some other dude.
Yeah, it's Rico Dowdle, and then we got the fullback. But the offense, the Texas Coast is just not working. We have Brandon Cooks 5 games. I think he has like 70 yards.
Yo, Juicy.
Yeah. I'm curious. What's going on there?
Fred Warner was covering him in the slot.
Is he open? Because
we're not calling any deep shots.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Because
is it time?
Or it throws it out of bounds.
And he threw it to the cheerleaders.
Is it time to call Michael Gallup a wash?
Yeah, he's not the same after his injury, though. He's not.
Not even close.
Damn.
Because
so it's basically CeeDee Lamb and no one else.
One thing about Cooks is wherever he's gone,
he's at 1,000 yards.
He's not the same guy as when he first came, but he's always effective.
Yeah, but he's like Bobby Trees, man. Bobby Trees always, wherever he goes, man, he gets all the Robert Woods is like the number 1 target. Well, maybe not right now, but he was getting a lot of targets with the Texans earlier in the season.
Yeah.
Brandon Cooks is the same thing, man. New England, the Rams, New Orleans, everywhere he's been, man, he's been number 1, number 2 guy, and I don't know. This ain't the right fit for him, obviously.
Yeah, I don't think the offense is the right because West Coast is like quick slants and quick throws.
Yeah, slant and go.
Slant and he needs to run some deep route, right?
Yeah.
And it will work with him if Dak was hitting him in stride. But Dak waits for you to finish your slant, then he hits you whilst you're going out of bounds.
Hey, come on over to Washington. We will ruin your career with quickness.
Bro.
It's like Dak, you're supposed to hit them in stride so that they get some yak. Nah, he waits for them to finish the slant, then he hits them while you're going out of bounds. I'm like, come on,
what's the current outlook in the NFC East? What's the records? I know these guys are 5-0. What's everybody else looking?
3-2. I think Commanders are 2-3, and the Giants are 1-4.
1-4.
Yeah.
It's hard, bro. It is hard to say that there's actually a team performing worse than we are right now, and that's the Giants.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, the Patriots.
Yeah, maybe the Patriots. I guess we can jump into the other end. The Eagles pull it through 23-14. That was looking like a trap game at one point. And
I'm trying to
they pulled it off at the end.
I think teams are just playing the Eagles like how they played Kansas City Chiefs a few years back. They want them to drive the entire field, no big plays. They're taking away the big play, and then you're forcing them to march like 13, 14 play drives.
Well, except against us. We can't take no big play away. Y'all want big plays? Just play our secondary. You want what's up? You want a 70-yard touchdown, brother? Go ahead and let Emmanuel Forbes cover you.
I mean, you did play them
Let's
well.
go.
It was close. It was
no, we did, but bro, we do not have a secondary, brother.
They always play the Eagles close, though. Commanders always play the Eagles close,
Yeah. But yeah, the Rams did a good job. I was actually shocked, kind of, because I mean we played them last week and it was a overtime comeback win for them, but they actually played the Eagles pretty well up until late, and the Eagles kind of pulled away slightly. But I mean, it's business as usual for the Eagles. At one point,
I mean, they did a good job on Aaron Donald
because it was a close one.
Yeah, they did a really good job on Aaron Donald, man. He was a non-factor.
Like, I definitely, once you take him away, you're in good shape for the most part.
I thought Jalen's legs were the key to this game.
Yeah, he had like almost 70 yards. I think he had 80 yards rushing, maybe.
Yeah. Because he picked up a couple of key first downs using his legs. And then that brotherly shove or whatever, tush push or whatever.
Tush push. I hate it. Can we just unanimously agree that I hate that play, dude?
It's unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
But why is it the first time? Is this the first time in NFL history that we've ever seen this? No, it can't.
No, it's just the most effectively done. That's all.
I mean, usually it was like quarterbacks that barely had any muscles trying to do a sneak, right? Yeah. It wouldn't work.
Let's give them some credit. They have an elite offensive line. The offensive line is really good.
Listen, ain't nobody doing no quarterback sneak like Tom Brady is.
Oh yeah, his was just fast though. He just catch you off guard.
Yeah, quick. Yeah, just catch you off guard, and he had a nose for the right hole. No pun intended.
Hey, so talk about your game, Anthony. How you feel?
It was good to have JT back, even though it was one of those, because he's out of shape. He hasn't done anything physical in over almost a year, so it was one of those tune-up games for him. But Zach Moss came through.
He was on my bench in 3 leagues.
Zach Moss, I still started him in some leagues.
He had 41
just
points.
Because I knew they're gonna. I think it's gonna take at least 2 or 3 weeks before they give a decent dose of Jonathan Taylor the ball. But the line is playing well. I was a little concerned because our starting left tackle is still out, but the rookie that we drafted as a freelance tackle, he did a lot better than he did against Aaron. Last week they lined Aaron Donald on the edge just for him, and he had success. A little concerning with Anthony Richardson, but with him, I'm not as concerned as most people. Outside of the first game, he was he thought he could take on defenders head on, and he learned quickly. But the other games have just been freak hits, because the concussion he had, I think was it week 2 or week 3, he was literally going in the end zone and he didn't see the defender coming, so he got blindsided. So that happens. Yesterday,
did you guys play the Titans?
Yeah, we played the Titans. And they ran. The thing about it is he doesn't even get that many run plays. they just run the run plays to keep the defense honest. A lot of his runs are just improv. When there's nothing there, he runs, and those plays he doesn't get hit. But in his injury, it was the same play he ran a week ago. He gained like almost 30 yards. But this time around, what happened to John? Anyway, this time around,
y'all keep freezing too?
Beat the initial defender, and then as he was about to go down, someone got him from behind. And I'm still there. Can y'all hear me? The internet is interesting today. But someone got him from behind. Someone got him from behind, and he landed on his shoulder, and he had like a sprain. My concern is not so much the kind of hits he's taking, but like how fragile he's been. It almost feels like Fred Taylor at the beginning of his career. You remember when Fred Taylor was just literally, like in his first 5 years of his career, they started calling him Fragile Fred because he would just get injured off of like nothing. But he came into his own eventually. That's my only concern about him. Like for some reason,
Romo was like that too.
Well, you gotta also remember, man, he's still technically like a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he don't sound like a kid.
I mean,
he's Cam Newton size and faster, which is crazy. But they say he's probably going to be out for a month. So he's probably going to go on IR. So it's going to be Minshew mania for at least a month. But ironically, the games that Minshew has started and played, he's won all of them. He's won all of them. Yeah. So
revenge game this week.
Yeah. The rematch against the old Jaguars, and they look like they're picking up some steam again. So it's going to be an interesting one. I do
Buffalo
expect. What's that?
Buffalo, man.
Yeah, I know. Buffalo is just a weird team. But honestly speaking, the Jaguars have a very good team. It's just they're not consistent. When they turn it on and they click, they're tough. They're a tough team to beat because they have good players from top to bottom.
I told you there was people picking the Jaguars to win AFC before the season started.
I still believe they're going to be in the hunt at the end of the year. They're just good. Like they just have to put it together. They're a good team. Like roster wise, they're as good as any other team in the AFC.
The dude that they drafted number 1 overall, he finally started to do something. What's his name? Walker? No.
Walker. Yeah. The defender, right? Defensive lineman. Yeah. So it's gonna be an interesting game. Is in Jacksonville. For some reason, we always play them close. Well, except in Indy. No, in Jacksonville they usually blow us out. But last year, what happened last year? Actually, last year we beat them in Indy and they blew us out over there. So history tells us we're probably gonna be blown out. But one thing I do like about this team is the trenches. The trenches is what keeps us alive and kicking in all our games. Like our offensive line is back, and I think the left tackle should be back this game. I anticipate Jonathan Taylor to get more touches this game as well. Zach Moss will keep the game close because he'll keep the games closer, keep the ball away from Trevor Lawrence. I know I'm talking about this should be on the next pod, but I think we have a shot. I think the rookie slot receiver is starting to pick up ground. Josh Downs, he's starting to ball.
How's Pittman?
Pittman is good. Like we haven't had because AR hasn't been able to finish a game for the most part. We haven't had as many deep shots as we should. And I think at some point, once that comes to life, him and Alec Pierce will start to make some big plays. But as of now, it's more run dependent, open lanes because defenders are going to start being committed to the line of scrimmage, that type of thing. And the defense is pretty good as long as the front seven is healthy. I know the last game we were missing a few players like Kwity Paye because of a concussion protocol. DeForest Buckner was injured. He was pretty injured when we played the Rams, which is why they had their way a bit against our defense. But last week he came through.
If you can send him to Dallas, we'll be grateful.
Oh no, thank you. No, thank you.
We'll give
nice
you a
one, no, thank you. No, thank you. It's fine. But yeah, I think we'll be in the hunt in this division. It's wide open. And it was a good win, good division win. They had our number. We hadn't beaten Tennessee since I feel like we beat them once since Andrew Luck never lost to them, so he had their number. And then after him, I think we won one game when Phillip Rivers was with us, and we've lost all the other games consecutively. So this is a good confidence booster, or getting the monkey off your back type of game for us. Hopefully it keeps the spirit and alive and things going. I still think we'll be in the hunt for this division as we go further. I don't think any team is going to run away as good as the Jacksonville Jaguars are, respectively, compared to the rest of the division. I think it's going to be a close one till the end. So we'll see. I just hope Anthony Richardson gets back sooner than later. I know it's a month at least. But then after that, the freaky injuries, will cease. But as far as dialing run plays, that's part of his repertoire. That's why they drafted him. So they're going to keep running him. It's just they're not going to Cam Newton run him. Cam Newton ran every other play. This guy is a little bit more in the pocket more so. And then most of the time they give the option play. They give him the option to, roll out with the ball. He rarely does that. But as long as he's in the game, defenders have to respect that. So, a matter of fact, that the play where Zach Moss ran for 50 yards and scored, part of the reason why he was that open was because it was an option play and two defenders committed to AR, and when he went off, it opened up the lanes for him to kind of have space after the lineman had his block set. So that's going to be interesting to see. One thing I do like about Minshew is he's really good at reading. He processes things very quickly, gets rid of the ball. But he's also pretty much a statue. So the line just has to keep doing what they're doing. And we should be okay. That's about it. You guys have any takes in that game or the result?
I saw
Hopkins
went off.
Was that?
Hopkins,
of course. He had a rookie on him. The rookie played well, funny enough. But some of the catches he made were vintage Hopkins.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. The defender draped over him and he just palmed. He has strong hands.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. So the thing about it is they know he's not who he used to be. So he wasn't on every snap. They purposely had packages for him. So after you make a good catch, you go out. Then you come back in. The team needs some revamping because they're starting to age. And you could actually see it. Especially on offense. So but anyway, let's continue on to I guess we could talk about the Bears at the Commanders. John, that got us all by surprise. I know we spoke about this on the polo, but go ahead and address that.
Listen, man.
Oh, God.
What can I say? We still have a coach somehow.
I remember you were fire everyone. Except the enemy, of course. Yeah.
I know the feeling.
Hey, right when you go coach, man, it's going to turn out great.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Look, I can't even believe that.
It looked bad. It
might be one of the worst. That was worse than any performance that Cousins ever had on. Look, it wasn't even Sam Howell, dude. I can't put it on him. I love our quarterback. It's not fair what we're doing to him, quite honestly. I mean, how can no one can win with a defense like this? It's impossible.
Damn. DJ Moore.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
blew up.
You mean DJ Moss?
Yeah. I mean, he made Justin Fields look like Peyton Manning or something.
Yeah. Or
our defense is atrocious. And I don't know how Jack Del Rio didn't get fired. I don't know what's going on.
What's up with the D-line?
He's boys with your head coach, man.
D-line's been decent. I mean, we're not getting as many prep. Well, I will say this. Case Young has missed a game or two, and he's still up in the top of the league in all sorts of stats.
Yeah.
So,
we lost him.
Just like his defense.
Yep.
Yeah, that game was crazy. I didn't even. I was like, DJ Moore again.
Bro, I went up
Wild.
in fantasy against DJ Moore and Justin Fields.
Yeah.
I blinked and I was like down 80 points.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So
yeah,
I'm actually gonna be in the building for our next game against Atlanta. So we'll see how that goes.
Should be a win. But you
There's
never know.
There's no should be anything.
Bijan he's nice.
Yeah. Bijan
nice.
is nice. And we're gonna have some problems with him.
I have a feeling that all the Commanders players are gonna be hungover coming from Magic City at 4:00 in the morning.
And not for the
Magic
chicken
City.
wings either. Not from the chicken wings either.
Even though lemon pepper wet is pretty damn good there.
In Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Magic City.
Um,
Shout out to Lou Williams.
Wait.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was a routine game, and even if it was a trap game, I would have expected it to be closer. They went in and just 40 to 20 or something like that.
40, man.
40
Yeah.
burger, dog.
Justin Fields saved all the good throws from his first 2 seasons and used them in the
And like some of the plays DJ Moore made, it wasn't like it was like bomb. I mean, some of them were, but like some
Bro,
he would catch and it was just
we can't
and like
tackle.
break every tackle on high. It was crazy.
Like, where do these dudes learn how to tackle? Because
he was looking
He
like
wasn't even
mixed with Randy Moss. It was crazy.
These are the games you look back at the end of the season and like, if I had this, if I had this one,
yep,
I'll be in the playoffs or I'll be a higher seed.
Ebo, that was me all last year. Don't you remember? We lost to the Bears, the Broncos, and who's the other shit one? Atlanta.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you look. At least y'all, when you guys got spanked on Sunday night, at least it was to probably a Super Bowl team, 42-10. We lost to. See, I knew going in, bro. I knew everybody's like, "Oh, should be a win. Should be a win." They're still an NFL team, brother. I don't want to hear nothing about it. They're all football players.
They're all tough.
They need, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you. As soon as I heard about Dick Butkus, I was like, nah, we're losing.
Yeah, like there's something spooky about this death.
Yeah.
It's about to be Halloween tonight.
Me and Herb, I told Herb about Dick Butkus, and he goes, oh, smack my head, we lost.
Perfect timing, yeah.
Vegas made a call.
Yeah. But so that was
look at us versus the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was one of the
defense though.
They are, man. Like when they
physical teams.
Yeah, they are.
That's for sure. Like that's one of the that loss. I feel like they pulled my pants down and spanked me like my dad used to. Like, that one hurt a little bit, man.
Oh man!
Like, can you guys remember a loss against the team that you were supposed to win that was that bad? Which one is which one? Like when you got blown out?
The Broncos. 10-8.
Broncos.
Jimmy's pick 6. Or no,
you guys remember the year we had Carson Wentz who was supposed to cruise into the playoffs, and then
the Jaguars.
The Jaguars came.
Yes,
that was that game.
I also remember a game y'all were up 28-0.
Yeah. The Vikings.
The Vikings.
Oh yeah, yeah. But at least it was the Vikings. Like they were a playoff team.
Yeah.
It wasn't to the lowly Bears, dude. Like, they're supposed to be trash. Oh, they went a whole year without a win.
Yeah, you definitely. Yeah, they did.
Yep.
They did.
I just answer me this: How do you not fire Jack Del Rio? We have a historically bad defense.
Because I don't think the new owners can come in and start firing motherfuckers in the middle
I feel you.
Wait, when is the bye week?
I feel you, but
they're probably waiting until the season.
I don't know. I actually don't know. I think it's like later in the maybe 10 or 11.
And
They usually wait till like the bye week.
Well, also there's possibly shit in these contracts of sale too to keep employees on for a certain amount of time.
Mm-hmm. I think they're gonna clean house in the offseason.
Yeah,
they might keep Bieniemy, but I think they're gonna clean house. They're just this is more of an assessment year. I think that's how we even came into it. We came into I think it's an assessment year because there's a change of ownership. They want to see, what is the state of the franchise.
It's not like Sam makes bad throws. He holds onto the ball, but he's also basically a rookie. He has played phenomenal.
He's a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback. I'll give you that.
For being as young as he is, man, he's got 5 or 6 starts under his belt. Phenomenal. Okay, especially against the Eagles, man, the way he played against the Eagles. So
he's a good quarterback.
No quarterback is going to be able to win without a defense on the back end like that. It's just not possible. We're what are we supposed to be, the Patriots of 2007? Like we're not going to win shootout games.
Yeah, no, I hear you. It's going to be interesting to see.
And then, okay, we passed the ball on 55 straight plays. That's got to be an NFL record.
Yeah. Yes, that's hella predictable too. Like,
come on, man. And Logan Thomas, don't get me wrong, Sam loves the tight end. Logan Thomas is getting off this year.
Yeah.
What if y'all are tanking for Caleb Williams?
I don't want Caleb Williams, man. I want, here's another thing. Where is Scary Terry, man? He's our number 1 receiver, man. You got to figure out a play to get him.
Put him on my damn bench.
Yeah, me too. He's on one of my benches. Motherfucker gets like two targets a game. I don't understand that shit.
No, and the one game the first 2 games of the year I started them, man, dog shit. Third game they blew up, man,
20.
Like 20 some points, and I'm like, fuck, all right, play him.
Me too. Same thing. He's going back on the bench this week, dog.
If you look at my matchup in that league that you got me in, dog, I was supposed to have like 140 points. I ended up with like 78.88 and one by 0.8.
Oh man! Last week?
The current week, I had Jordan Love and Josh Jacobs, and he had Jacoby Myers. So I was sweating.
Ooh, yeah, close because Myers had a game.
Yeah, and Jordan.
I'll tell you what,
not.
Josh Jacobs is averaging like 2.9 yards a carry this year. It's pretty bad.
But last week, he damn near won that game.
He had a touchdown. And he had a significant.
He's catching a lot.
Jacoby Myers is getting off this year, man. We can blame this on Mac Jones. Mac Jones was not his good quarterback for him.
No, I still think McDaniels is getting the can at the end of the year.
They play the Raiders this week coming up, right?
Devontae.
I think so. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. So that should be interesting. But yeah. Let's delve into some of the other good games, huh? We had the Ravens to the Steelers 17, dog. I don't know how Tomlin, dog. He has some voodoo in his nest.
Bro,
how the hell does he keep doing this, dog?
Did you hear the audible on that last play? Right? Did you hear the audible on that last play? Kenny Pickett goes up to the line. He sees that Pickens got one-on-one coverage down at the bottom with the long side of the field. So he just goes up from shotgun and goes, Randy, which is their play to do Randy Moss. Post. Well, I mean, not post, the corner route.
Yeah.
And that's what he did, drops a dime. They show the simultaneous look of Matt Canada while the play is happening, and he is fuming. They score the touchdown, and he's just sitting there like, damn it. I had a 1-yard run play designed to get us right at the red line for that field goal.
Hey, that long touchdown helped me out tremendously in 3 fantasy leagues.
Ain't it crazy how a safety can change a game? One safety. Yeah. But then again, the Ravens had like they said something like 3 touchdowns and like 200 and some yards of drops.
Yeah, they dropped a lot of balls, man.
And they didn't have any drops coming into the game though. They had no drops all season.
Apparently, what's it called? Rex Ryan said this shit on Sunday Countdown. Their wide receivers coach has them practicing catching a rugby ball. How much bigger than a regular football is a rugby ball? A lot. Well, guess what? They're missing the ball like this because the regular ball is going right through.
What the hell?
And then old boy from Philly made a cameo on Instagram when Aguilar dropped that wide open touchdown.
I know. I saw the Aguilar one. I just started cracking up, man.
It's man. There was some kind of juju on that shit.
Aguilar dropped one. I think the rookie dropped one too. What's his face?
Yeah,
Zay Flowers.
This was bad.
Zay. What's his name?
Flowers.
Yeah, he dropped one. Flowers. Yeah, he dropped one as well. OBJ. I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, and then there was another one where Mark Andrews was wide open by the stick. Lamar scrambles a little bit to the right, throws it to him, and it lands 10 yards in front of the guy. And I'm like,
I saw that. I was like, wait, what is that? What
like this?
What was that?
This is a $50 million throw. That was bad. That looked like the NFC Championship game.
The Steelers do this to the Ravens every time. They have no business winning. They might have the inferior roster by a landslide, and somehow they will split games with the Ravens. Somehow,
dude, I don't think it matters.
Winning this game.
It doesn't matter. I'm never going to be able to pick any game in the AFC North divisional game. Never.
Especially these two. These two.
Because watch. Next time they play the Browns, the Bengals, doesn't matter who's playing whom. Any given Sunday.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It could be 3-0.
Yeah. So now I think there's a tie for 3-2 in that division. I think it's them and the Browns.
I mean,
3-2.
Look at the Bengals, bro. Look at the Bengals last week. Jamar Chase.
Yeah, they woke up.
Yeah, they're 2-3 now.
This is what they do in that division, and then the Bengals take over. The Bengals start slow.
Yeah.
Away.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden,
and then
Jamar Chase got mad. He said, "I'm always open."
Joe Burrow has now had his training camp. He's back.
yes, he has. Yeah. Joe Mixon has not. He's going backwards, but
he's going back. Yeah, that division is just interesting.
Who did they play? Who did the Bengals play? Texans?
No. Was it? Let me check. The Texans play the Falcons. The Bengals play the Cardinals.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So,
bro, Jamar Chase. Whew.
Yep. They
lit it up.
He was hot.
Let's go. Hey, he got me that dub in my league, bro. Finally.
Packers lose. Obviously, Sunday Night Football or Monday Night Football. Packers lose to the Raiders, 17-13. I still have hope in Jordan Love. They don't have a running back, so.
No.
Yeah.
How hurt is Aaron Jones? Is he hurt bad, like hamstring, or what's going on with him?
I don't know. He's on one of my teams, just sitting there. Put him on IR if you're not going to use him, so I can put him on my IR.
AJ Dillon. He can't handle no workload, man.
No, he's not. He's too slow, first and foremost. Like he's like more of a fullback, but he can't.
Yeah, but that dude is like, he's jacked. Like that dude is like,
he's good for
he's good.
Yeah, he's like good for like short yardage.
He had a couple of good games a couple of years ago when he was younger, but man, I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah,
just not good at football. I guess I don't know.
They're not helping that running back market.
Yeah.
The Jets got up in Bronco land, gave him a 31 Packer. 31-21.
How about Breece Hall, man? Breece Hall.
Nathaniel Hackett.
Yeah.
Yeah. Breece Hall also on my bench.
Yeah.
Nah, man, he had a good matchup on paper too against Denver.
Hey, I still won both my leagues, but that was close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sean Payton.
Russell Wilson, dog. He had a pedestrian game. He didn't play badly, but it was a very pedestrian type of game. He ain't even break 200 yards passing.
He needs
So
to.
he's still got.
He had 2 touchdowns.
He's still got some legs on him. He's still got legs.
Yeah.
So he needs to start throwing to some receivers, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Man, let him get through the baby steps, man.
Yo, that rookie looks good. McLaughlin?
Yeah. I started him in one of my leagues.
Yeah.
He does. He definitely does. But yeah,
I think he
I don't know what's going on with Sean Payton with that one, dog.
I don't know what's up with Sean Payton, man. But
yeah, I don't know.
If I'm Russell, I'm winning games because if we lose anymore, he's picking a quarterback.
I mean, they're not going to beat the Chiefs on Thursday night. There's no possible way they win that one.
Yeah, I don't know how they win that one.
Well, the Chiefs refused to run the ball.
Hey, didn't the Colts beat the Chiefs last year?
That's true.
Hey, watch it.
That's true.
We did.
That's true.
That's true, though. One of the only losses was to us, and we were abysmal last year. So you never know. But speaking of the Chiefs, they were able to narrow out a victory against the Vikings. I heard Jeffers is out for maybe a couple weeks.
Oh, he's
4 games.
They put him on IR.
Yeah, so that's
he's going to miss the game. He's going to miss
4 weeks.
4
yeah.
weeks.
So
Monday Night Football against us.
Is that? Are they? They're going to get rid of Cousins. Y'all happy about this? They're going to get rid of Cousins.
No, I'm not. I'm not happy. I just call him what he is, the 8 god.
All right, so. If he's out of Minnesota, where is he? Is he going to get another job somewhere?
Yeah. He's going to start.
What's going to be? You know what? I'm just thankful for. I'm thankful that Brock Purdy can continue to play well, so I don't have to deal with an off season of. Kyle going to go get Kirk Cousins? Is Kyle going to go get Kirk Cousins?
Yo, what's up with Brock Purdy, man? Brock Brady, like, is this kid?
He's good. He's good. He's a good quarterback.
No.
When is the bottom going to fall off?
Hey,
listen, bro.
It fell off when his elbow did.
Kyle Shanahan is good with quarterbacks, man.
Well, it's not just that. He gets the ball out on time. That was Jimmy's biggest problem.
It's not even on time. Like, he reads defenses.
Yeah.
He's good.
I mean, some of the throws he had against you guys were with like Ayuk or Debo across the middle. I'm sitting there, I'm like, where the fuck is he throwing? Oh shit!
I know, even Ayuk. He had one to Ayuk where I was like, it was like 3rd and 14.
It got called back. Yeah,
crazy, huh?
And I'm like, how did he see that already?
Yeah, no, he's good. He's good.
No,
but yeah,
like,
John, don't worry about it. He might even end up back in Washington, but. He's going to be a starter. Mark my word. He's a starter.
That would be.
But like
awesome
I say, he's the 8 god. So he is. For me, he's the measuring point of what a good quarterback is or what a shitty quarterback is. He's like dead, like around the cusp of good/average.
I think he goes to like
anything below him. Yeah. Anything below him,
that makes sense.
No. Anything above him,
they
won.
Like,
all right, cool, respect.
They won 13 games last year, didn't they?
Yeah.
The Vikings, yeah, by like 1 score, or something.
Yeah.
By a total of 7 points. That's not even possible.
Yeah.
Hey, John, you're starting to sound like somebody's starting to sound like the guy with the the little thingy on the neck. You hear the feedback?
Like Kane.
Can you hear me?
Nah.
There it is.
But yeah. Yep. You got the static. You sound like you're broadcasting. But yeah.
The ball is loose.
The Panthers lose big to the Lions 42-24. The rookie actually played well in this game. I just don't see my man Frank Reich lasting past Christmas, dog.
Christmas?
I don't think his leash is that short.
Dog.
You're gonna ruin your rookie QB this quick by switching and switching.
The Bears have more wins than the Panthers.
This
keeps
they're 0-5.
Yeah.
If this
they're
keeps
gonna get a lot of trade picks.
Exactly. If this keeps up by Christmas, I don't know, man. But his leash, I don't know. At the very least, if they're losing, there's got to be improvement week to week. If it's the same shit every week, Christmas, dog.
Their number one receiver is Adam Thielen, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
I picked him up.
Me too. He's been balling.
Oh, he's playing well, huh? Thielen?
Yeah.
The Giants 16, the Dolphins 31. Who would have thunk they didn't catch a 40 bomb? I thought they were going to take one. But I guess that's disrespectful to the Giants defense, which is okay. So
I mean, defense scored. Remember they got like a pick 6 on Tua in the end zone.
They did have a pick 6. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, that was like 102 yards.
Yeah. A-Chain is on IR though. He got hurt, even though he was balling.
Hey, Minos, it's Jeff Wilson time, baby.
Man, he's gonna get hurt too.
I feel pretty redeemed in one league with the A-Chain because I drafted him in the league that we're in.
Are you serious?
And he was super. Nah, the one with Minos and Abel. Yeah. In your league, he was gone by the time but I drafted him. But he started off so slow, I dropped him, and then the next week he blows up, and I didn't have a waiver. We was gone on the waiver.
I know. I was fourth in that waiver.
Bro, there was one week where I put in like 6 claims. I got 0.
Yeah, he's fast, man.
Fast as hell. And I knew he was gonna be a good player. I just was like, I just couldn't wait on him. So it was like 3 weeks of nothingness, and then in week 4, he goes and has like 200 yards or something like that. I'm like, damn.
And 4 touchdowns.
Yeah. So yeah, he was gone.
Yo, when he gets through the line, that's
it.
He got track and field speed, man. It's curtains.
He is everything that Jahmyr Gibbs wants to be, but he can't. That's what they want him to be, and he's not even in the same level.
How is he even faring with? I don't have him in my team, so is he doing okay there or with the Lions? No, not too well.
That's all. That's Montgomery's territory.
They're not even giving him touches.
Nothing.
Oh, he's not getting the touches. Is he on one of your teams?
Yeah, I drafted the kid.
Nah, it's Monty, baby. It's all Monty.
I saw there was one game where like Montgomery got like 30 touches and he had like 5. I'm like, well, what kind of bullshit?
He's in the doghouse, man. He did something.
Right.
Now he's injured.
Oh,
so he's
right. So the Texans almost pulled one off, 19-20. I was happy they lost just for the division, but they playing well, man. They lost to the Falcons. It was like a late. Was it a field goal or a touchdown that they scored?
I think it was a field goal right at the end.
A field goal. Yeah,
cool.
They just sneak one through, but
that's some scary shit.
The Texans, their offense.
Young way cool.
Terminator voice, young way
around the corner,
killing me.
Right. But yeah, Minos, your boy,
you know what it is?
Doing this thing.
I got my VPN on for some reason, and it's messing up my internet.
That's what it is. Yeah, because even your voice is static, like you're broadcasting on an AM radio. But Bijan Robinson is the real deal, dog. He feels I feel like he's the closest thing I've seen to Barry Sanders, dog.
I feel like he's in the wrong team, man.
Yeah.
Come on over to Washington.
They just traded for Van Jefferson too, so I guess they're trying to find your Calvin Ridley replacement.
Kyle Pitts finally had a game.
They don't even. Yeah, I was just about to say, they don't even throw the ball to Pitts, but this week he did all right. Either one of my teams,
man. Just trade Pitts, send him to Dallas
or Indy.
Dallas.
You know he doesn't want to play there.
Y'all got Ferguson. You don't need him.
Bro, please. Dak overthrows him. We need someone taller.
Overthrow, underthrow.
Oh my god.
No, you should have kept Schultz, bro.
They finally started throwing the Schultz out Houston, man. I dropped him in one of my fantasies.
I picked him up. I was happy about that.
The reason they got rid of Schultz was that dumbass play at the end of the game against us last year.
With Zeke as the center?
No.
What did he do?
The one where
Zeke was a center?
No, the one where he caught the ball inbounds and then went backwards to get out of bounds.
Of course.
Wait, Zeke played center at one point?
Remember the last play against the Niners?
The last play.
Where Zeke was the center. And then
that was
worse
than the butt fumble.
Surprised.
I mean, when he snapped the ball, fucking Aziz Al-Shire said 1,000, 1,000.
You can't script that shit, dog.
Bro, they shoved him so hard. He looked at the defender. He was like, "Yo, why you push me, man?"
Yo, he shoved him out of Dallas.
Literally.
Seriously, dog.
Man. But that's where you say you know, Kyle was pissed off that they were saying it was just dumb play calling at the end.
I know. Kyle looked pissed off, like,
okay. Dude, it's Dallas week, man.
Yeah,
he was there. He was a kid during all that.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Nah, he was like, Dan Quinn, I know we were in Atlanta together.
He's like, bitch, you're the one that made me keep throwing the ball. I wanted to run him.
I'm gonna show you some.
Man,
they keep Michael Parsons out of the game, bro.
Yeah.
The first series, he had some pressure, and then that was it.
That was it.
Man.
It was like shots to the ribs, chips.
Yo, did you see how our linebackers were punching motherfuckers?
Greenlaw
hit one dude with a fucking uppercut, and I was like, "Oh my god,
where's the flag?
Where's the flag?"
Because he was going for the ball.
Yeah, but if you miss, it's technically an illegal blow to the head or something. But
I mean, Peanut Tillman was proud.
I know, right?
Yeah.
The Saints shut out the Patriots 34-0. The Patriots the worst team in the NFL, dog.
It's Bill's final year, yeah.
He said we're going to start over.
That's what he said? Literally?
Yep.
Maybe he's tanking for Caleb.
So he can have a defensive coordinator be his offensive coach? Please no.
He said
his days are numbered, huh?
He wants it offensive.
You guys think his days are numbered? I don't think they're going to fire him.
Yeah.
Hell.
Hunter Henry got me negative.
They're going to take something away from him, though. It's either he's going to lose the GM role or something.
They can't. They can't do that.
They're bringing in a new coach or a new GM.
I think
he's going to be out of that. He won't let that happen.
Or he has to take over defensive play calling. Send his kid away.
Oh, his kid is.
His kid is the.
Oh, dude, what's up with the mullet? What's up with this mullet, dude?
Went to the early 90s and shit.
He looked like Joe Dirt.
And didn't Joe Dirt fuck his cousin?
Oh.
Looking like Joe Dirt.
Dog, y'all are wild for that. But, bro, their team is really bad. It's really bad.
Yeah.
It's just awful.
I mean, they're missing players, though.
What happened to Mac Jones, man? He wasn't this bad like 3 years ago.
All their starting corners are gone. And then the pass rusher.
No, I think Mac Jones is getting a little dose of his.
Judon is gone, too. Yeah, he's out.
He's getting a little dose of karma. All the dumb shit that he does. Kicking people, grabbing people, twisting ankles, all that shit.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'm not starting Ramondre anytime soon.
Nah, he's done, man.
They might draft a running back next year.
Who's even coming out? Who's good?
I don't know.
You can find one.
I know Maryland got a good running back.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, I thought they had a chance against Ohio State, and then Ohio State things.
I know, bro.
I was like,
close.
Gosh, yeah.
All you got to do is find out who we add as a running back to our practice squad and sign.
Mm-hmm.
He only plays 6 games, though.
Elijah,
man,
he's always injured. I stopped drafting him.
I am glad that Jordan Mason had that big ass run. He had a good game when he came in, and he was playing well before it was garbage time too. So I mean, your best
You know what?
ability is availability, right? And Elijah Mitchell,
Yeah.
man, he just like, bro, it's a running joke.
It's every year, man.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems to be, obviously cross your fingers, but it seems to be all your running backs, bro.
Wilson, yeah, even all of them. The guys in Miami.
Even Raheem Mostert, like.
Yeah.
Well, Raheem Mostert, his last year, you know how he tore his meniscus, right?
No, I can't remember.
He was
Celebration.
getting up off of the cooler. He was sitting down. He stood up.
Yeah.
What? And that it tore?
What?
But his meniscus popped, and he
Oh,
opted
man.
for the more long-term effective procedure, which took him out over 8 weeks.
It's weird because Elijah Mitchell averages like 6 yards a carry, dude. It's crazy for his career.
Crazy. When he plays, he's nice. It's just how long does he play?
And he was good until the end of the season that year that we lost to the Rams in the NFC title game.
Yep.
Right at the end of the season is when he got hurt.
Yeah, I remember. He was on one of my teams.
It's funny because all their running backs get injured, and then CMC was known for injuries. He comes to the
now
Niners.
he's like,
knock on wood. Find wood in your houses and knock on it.
That's a wood.
No, but check this out. When was the last time you saw any of my running backs get hurt in the game? It's always some shit that comes about on like Wednesday. He tore his meniscus. How the fuck he tear his meniscus? He got up.
He got up.
What do you mean he got up? Like Elijah Mitchell, he played the whole game. The next thing you know, on Tuesday, dealing with a knee sprain, he's being held out of practice. Like what? When did this happen?
I didn't know Achane was hurt. I thought he played the whole game too.
I didn't know he was hurt until like I heard he was on IR. I'm like, wait, what? He's hurt?
I mean, Justin Jefferson, you saw his hamstring go, nope.
Yeah.
But Achane, he played the whole game, and then all of a sudden it's like,
It's weird, man.
Gotta love fantasy.
The Jaguars defeat the Bills in England.
I told you.
At the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
I think I'm the only. Ain't I the only one that picked Jacksonville?
Probably.
I definitely picked the Bills.
Yeah. I was going for, I was saying Josh Allen was going to have too much spotted dick when he got over there.
You did say that, quote unquote. Oh my gosh. I'm not even surprised that they won though, because like I said, Jacksonville, when they click, there's just like a plethora of talent on that team.
Well, their defense is clicking too.
But I felt like Buffalo finally figured it out on offense.
Well, the only thing they figured out, I think, is Stephon Diggs. I mean, James Cook played like garbage on Sunday.
He was pissed on Sunday, wasn't he?
Gabe Davis balled too, actually.
Gabe Davis balled. He scored 4 games in a row, I think.
Yeah.
Also on my bench in that same league.
What?
Bro,
How did James Cook do in that game? I didn't watch that.
Your bench is balling.
I know. How did James Cook do? Was okay?
He got me like 8 or 9. I need 20, bro. Okay.
So in essence, they still can't run the ball.
No.
Oh, it's been like 5 years.
They have like Damian Harris and DeMarco Murray.
Yeah, did they even touch
Latavius? Latavius Murray?
It's Latavius, yeah.
I said DeMarco.
DeMarco is a Cowboy guy. that wanted all the money in the world. They were like, nope, we're taking Zeke this year.
Hey, he had like 200. He had like 230 yards rushing that one game. Remember?
Yeah.
Yo, so there were 4 guys on my bench that scored points, and each one of them scored more than everybody in my starting lineup.
Golly, bro.
Had Gabe Davis.
And you still won?
Yeah.
By your opponent must have been doo-doo.
By 1.02. The projected score was like 114 to 90. But like I had Russell Wilson, Gabe Davis, Dallas Goedert, and Breece Hall all on the bench. Meanwhile, I had Jordan Love, Devontae Smith, Ayuk. James Conner only got me 4, who's also now on IR.
But Smith got you 1.
Yeah,
Smith only had 1, bro.
It says here right now that they just placed him on short-term IR.
I'll see you guys on the waivers.
Yep. See you guys on the waivers.
Yeah, I don't even remember his backup's name. I've never heard of the guy.
I know his backup's name. I'll be claiming him.
Well, I am just sitting there putting Breece Hall in his place.
Well, you have to. They just unleashed. He's not on a snap count anymore. You got to put Brees Hall in.
Yeah.
So what happens to Dalvin Cook?
I mean, Brees Hall balling, Dalvin takes a back seat. It is what it is, old man.
It's because he's not behind the 8 God anymore.
He's not behind the 8 God, bro. Yeah. Respect to the 8 God. Like I said, John, whatever happens to him, he's going to be a starter. Wherever he goes, he's going to be a starter.
Hey, we play him in prime time.
Oh, that's a dub.
When? 4 weeks?
Now in 2 weeks. So we play Cleveland this week, and then we got Monday night against the Vikings.
Yo,
Especially without Jettas, yeah, it's a wrap. I think that's a win. But you never know. Stranger things that happen in the NFL. So
you never know.
Why do the G-Men have so many primetime games?
New York City.
Like they play Sunday, they play Thursday, they play Monday, they're playing Sunday again.
They played like at least 4 in the last 5 weeks. Yeah. Madness. And they've won none of them.
It's because they thought, they got Saquon coming back, Danny coming back, blah.
Dayball, coach of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're going to get them turned around. Nope.
Yeah.
Junior year slump.
Anyway, I think that concludes our wrap for week 5. You guys have time tomorrow to do the preview for week 6?
I do not.
You don't?
No.
I'm just a guest.
Yes. You guys want to do the preview right after this?
I can.
You can or you can't?
I can.
Okay. So
yeah, let's do it. We make it quick.
You just make it quick.
Yeah, because we're getting in the bye week. We're getting into bye weeks too. So
yeah. So it's gonna shave it down a bit. So anyway, y'all that saw, y'all that conquered, thank you. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Love as always. We is out. Wait.